jeans, heels and a nice sweet top. Doing on our backs when we drop it like it's hot. I don't usually smoke, but here, do you have a light? It must be girls' night. Hi everybody, welcome to this week's episode of the Bimbo and Butch podcast. I am your resident Butch, aka Emer, and we've also got here
your resident Bimbo, aka Jenna, and we are here for the crack and ice lattes from Rue.
Cafe Rue.
Cafe Rue. So
absolutely
nice.
Beautiful.
So nice.
All our love to Cafe Rue. Very, very delicious. Probably one of the best ice lattes I've ever had.
They support us, so
They
we
do.
support them. That's the way it works around here.
Girls lifting girls up.
Yeah.
That's what we do, women supporting women.
Literally, Emer went down and lifted them all up. Lifted
did.
all the women.
So how are you? What's crack?
We haven't seen each other
Since last week's episode?
since last week's episode. I need to address something.
Mm-hmm.
So, in 2 episodes ago, I think we were talking about you being vegan.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally said about 5 minutes before that conversation that anything that we speak about is always in jest and it's fun because guess what? It's a comedy podcast. So,
Is it?
what's
It's a
supposed to be?
comedy
You're the comedy. And I just turn up for the. I don't know
I
why I'm
can't
here actually. But anyway, so you were going on about being vegan, and I was just trying to poke fun at you because
Vegetarian.
Yes, sorry, vegetarian,
Beautiful
and I
things.
was just poking fun at you because that's what we do. We wind each other up.
Oh, we do.
We that's just our banter.
That is our banter.
And then we got this humongous message underneath the YouTube channel, and it was saying a listener was very unhappy because they said that I don't support vegans and vegetarians. Me, Jenna, and my disdain.
I
for
do, of course.
veganism.
Solidarity.
And I just wanted to, I was going to say apologise, but I ain't apologising for shit.
I was like, is this a public apology video?
No, I'm not apologising because it's in jest. I own a business. All my products are vegan friendly. I
didn't know that.
Yeah, they're all vegan friendly. This is what I mean. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. And I just wanted to say that anything that we say is in jest, and it's not. If you're easily offended, don't watch. Don't listen.
If you're easily offended, don't watch Jenna. I think that's the real. Because I went home after we recorded that, and I was saying to my vegan brother, my vegetarian girlfriend, I was telling them today about being vegetarian. We were, they were taking the piss out of me and blah blah blah, and they were like, "You're going to get hate about that," and they were like, "Not from us," but they were saying a lot of vegans are very militant,
Yeah.
and they are. But I guess when you feel that strongly about some of the practices that happens, fair enough.
Well,
So
I mean,
you'd be offended.
We spoke about us being locked up in psychiatric wards and things like that. We never got no.
We never got no hate. Well, they couldn't hate us for that. They'd be cancelled.
No, I know.
Do you know?
But
So yeah, we did. We actually we also got a lot of positive feedback from it. I got a lot of suggestions for places to go and eat and food recommendations.
And when we posted that short on TikTok and Instagram, it done really well, and I didn't get any bad comments for what I said.
Totally different reactions.
So it was just the one, but it was long, and it really annoyed me to the point that I was like, I need to say something about this because it's not true. I love animals.
You do love animals, and I also think
Emer's my favourite animal.
I am woof.
What the hell kind of animal?
I don't know what that was. A pussy pup.
What'd you say?
A pussy pup.
A pussy pup or a cog? I don't know which is best.
So I know I have strong opinions about things too. So I kind of devil's advocate. I do get that comment because I also think a lot of people, if they're not vegetarian or vegan, are totally oblivious to what happens in that world.
Yeah.
But no, Jenna is very much an animal lover, and we do say things to take the hand and take the piss. We don't mean to offend anybody at any point.
I mean, I didn't see any of the Christians commenting at your disdain at my cross.
I wasn't disdain, it was pure and utter shock. I was shocked that you're suddenly wearing a crucifix and praying to Sister Claire. Is that her name?
And I'm ramping it up. I've got
listening.
a holy ring on.
A holy ring on her hand and a holy ring elsewhere.
Holy rings all around.
These are some of the comments that we got with recommendations. I was asking for people to give me ideas for things for protein for my new vegetarian lifestyle. Someone said I was a chicken eater twice a day, now vegan. Takes a wee minute to balance. Lots of tofu and good fats help. Someone else said I eat loads of tofu, beans, lentil, nuts. Edamame? Is that who said? Edamame and lentil, chickpea. Would you say ketamine?
Edamame?
Oh, no. A bean? Is it not edamame? They've not made the way to Ballyclare. Julia's like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's not an edamame. What did you...
Edamame?
Is it not edamame?
Yes.
Edamame beans? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think you're thinking ketamine. It's not edamame, ketamine.
I've never done that either. I've not done edamame or ketamine, so I have no idea. Hold on, so what's an edamame?
An edamame is a type of bean, isn't it?
I've always said edamame. I'm so embarrassed.
I'm so embarrassed to know you. Edamame. Someone that says some people can't be vegan. I tried and was very ill for a decade because I'm stubborn. Later found out that in addition to being allergic to all significant vegan protein sources, yes, all of them.
I told you that might happen to you.
I know. I'm unable to convert beta-carotene to vitamin A and need retinol. Have difficulty absorbing non-heme iron and other issues. It's sad because I love animals. I'm vegetarian.
Vegetarian!
That's what I am! Oh my God.
You'll need
What
veg.
a Freudian slip. I'm a vegetarian and take supplements, but I eat poultry, fish, meat a few times a week. Do what you can, not what you should. I think that's a good point. Mm-hmm. Other person says baked beans, vegan protein products, seitan is great, sausages. Someone else says protein drinks. There's a lot of there's a lot of protein in iced lattes. Surely there's protein in milk. Good protein.
Not a lot though.
There is a lot of protein in milk.
But for the amount of milk that's in it.
Jesus Christ. That's about a pint. That's good.
I can't get enough of it.
Someone else, I've been vegetarian for 20 years, vegan for 2.5, no deficiencies of any kind, so no, it doesn't send your body into shutdown. But it's true, you have to actually think about what you're eating. I tend towards beans, lentils and peas more so than meat substitutes. My favourite high protein recipes come from vegan punks, where they do loads of tofu sauces and stuff that my omnivore husband also loves. If you're vegetarian, tons of protein, eggs, cheese and dairy. Someone else, beans, lentil, tofu, tempeh, never had that.
A lot of beans happening.
Yeah, whole grains, nuts, seeds, hummus, avocado, sweet peppers, greens, veggies and berries. Someone else says, Emer, you're a scream. I've been eating vegan for 10 years and it's grand. I did put on weight years ago after I went vegetarian though. Found myself coming quite unhealthy, so maybe go the whole hog and try veganism instead.
Right.
I would struggle. I would really, and someone else said sack the chicken after eats is the way forward. And then I got some really, really good private messages saying like there's places in Belfast, there's Harry's in the Armour Road, which I've been to, and then somewhere else I can't remember the name of it. So also looking for vegan cafes and restaurants, because Harry's does like you can go in and get salt and chili chicken with peppers and onions and curry sauce and all, but obviously it's vegan and it's delicious.
Well, I'm the opposite of you because obviously I've started training.
You bulking?
I'm bulking. So I've put on weight. Busting out of all my clothes.
Is the weight in the room with us?
The weight's it was really bad on my way down. Maybe it went down. But I didn't realise how important protein was. And I was not eating protein before. Mm-hmm. So I'm eating it a lot now and I am so full up. Like I've nearly doubled my calories.
Really?
I've had to double my calories.
So what calories are you on?
Like 2,400.
That'll be me limiting my calories.
Would that be?
That'll be me trying to
But
lose.
I am absolutely stuffed to the gills. I can't eat anymore.
What are you eating?
Everything.
Like what? Were you focusing on chicken and stuff?
Mostly protein. It's all protein. Chicken, salmon, loads of egg, Greek yogurt, fruit coming out my eyeballs, oats, all of the heavy.
So are you trying to put on weight?
I'm putting on weight,
But are you trying? Is that what you want to do?
Well, I want it to go to my bum and my legs, but it's going to my stomach.
Right. So are you wanting to put on muscle?
Muscle and it's for muscle. But I'm feeling wild bloated and like I don't know if I like it. My waist is kind of going. Have I put on weight?
Absolutely not.
No.
I wouldn't. I don't think so. I'm not a good judge of what. Like someone could put on 5 stone, I wouldn't notice.
Emer, how would you not know if I put on 5 stone? Come on now.
Well, you're particularly slim, so probably notice if you put on. But if someone's average and they put on quite a bit of weight, I never notice. I never notice when people are pregnant or anything. So, I'm very, unobservant about people's physical appearance.
Since we are all massive animal lovers here on the Bimbo and Butch podcast, we have proudly been sponsored by Danos Petshop. Now, Danos Petshop is based in Strabane, and they've also opened a store in Derry in 2023. And Danos is your one-stop shop for all things pet related. So they sell pet food, pet treats, pet shampoo, anything pet related that you need is sold by Danos.
Absolutely. And we're all dog owners here. Well, you were dog owner. Taz sadly passed recently. Julie allegedly has a dog, and I have 2 dogs. Everyone knows, but they do stuff for dogs, birds, fish, cats, tiny animals, everything. And they also I love that the store's in Strabane. Obviously, I'm from Strabane, you're from Derry, so we've got a sponsor that's very local to us. And you mentioned the food there. No, they do some of the hypoallergenic food.
That's right.
Is it Whistler's?
Whistler's dog food.
Yeah. I might take a wee run down there because people on the podcast know from last week that Albie was very sick and had pancreatitis and was in the vet hospital for a week.
That's right.
And he has to go on low-fat food now, so I might go down to Danos to get sorted out. And they have mystery boxes.
I seen that.
Do you know where you get mystery boxes for like makeup and stuff, or like football shirts?
Yeah.
They have a natural mystery box where it's all different treats and you don't know what you're getting. So
for your dog. That is
absolutely.
So
well, for your dog, I assume it's not for me.
Well, your cat, your small fish, whatever animal you have.
Absolutely. So thank you so much to Danos for sponsoring us. We're very appreciative, and we know we have a lot of animal lovers as well who are watching and listening. So head to Danos. What is it? Danos Pet Shop?
DanosPetshop.co.uk, and that's for Danos, and then whistlersdogfood.com for the dog food.
Absolutely. So have a wee check out, and thank you, Danos.
Thank you. This podcast is sponsored by onthepodiumprizes.com, where you can get tickets for free for £500 Sephora gift card, and then all our tickets as low as 49p for £7,000 in cash.
Hotels, holidays, everything.
You name it, they've got it. The best up and coming online prize platform, what we say?
Yeah, I think we can say that.
Talking about being pregnant.
Are we going to tell them?
Emer,
I'm with Chad. Jen's the daddy. Yes, you're going to say about your role?
So I was pregnant.
Give them the context.
So me and Emer were asked to do a cameo, and a cameo's right, doesn't it?
Can I put my feet up because I have a dead leg?
You just want to ruin my shot all the time. It's all about you.
She always complains, your feet are in my shot. Well, excuse me if I'm having issues with blood flow.
There's dog shite in the bottom of your shoe.
Is there?
No.
Take my shoes off.
Me and Emer were asked to do a cameo for Mickey Bartlett's comedy pilot, and unfortunately it really badly snowed that day, so we had to reschedule, and that day Emer couldn't commit to, so I went on. Do you know how much of a big deal?
Julie, what do you think of this? She went on in my absence. We were asked to be a lesbian couple, a pregnant lesbian couple, and I wasn't able to do the rescheduled date, and my pregnant wife went on without me.
Do you want to know why? Because the date that we were originally supposed to do, I was supposed to be going to London with my son Dannon, and Emer told me to cancel it.
I didn't tell you. You said I'm going to cancel it, and I said, all right.
Well, it was more or less, this is a brilliant opportunity for us.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I cancelled it, and
you had to cancel, like our child was coming.
And our child was coming anyway, so I lost a lot of money for that. So I was like, do you know what, Emer, go fucking shite yourself on the way on. So she did. She went and shit herself. And
I was raging because it would have been so much fun.
It was so fun, but do you know how much of a deal that was for me to actually go there on my own?
Were you nervous?
I was so like, you know what I'm like, and meeting new people.
Who was your Butch?
My Butch wasn't really a Butch. She wasn't a Butch.
Oh, that's all right then.
We kind of didn't really make sense.
Was it like a random actor?
She was not an actor, extra.
An extra?
I was the actress. But I think in the director's mind, they wanted me and you.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't look as, I don't think it's going to come across as well.
Yeah. Were they more femme?
Yes, but they made her look more Butch, but she was smaller than me and, slimmer than me, and it just didn't look great. I needed a big
Butch daddy like me.
Aye, but we would have got told off because we would have been up to no good.
We'd already been up to no good. There was a baby on the way.
No, like they gave me fake boobs and everything.
Did they? Oh my! And how did you feel? Did you like that?
I loved the boobs. Now the belly I had to wear for like 6 hours. No, I completely underestimated the work that goes into filming. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of
very
takes.
hard work.
It's
a lot of what?
takes.
Oh, takes. I don't know
What you
said.
say?
They said dicks. It's a lot of dicks.
There was a lot of that
I was like,
as well. I was like, I'm not really pregnant. I'm not lesbian either. And what's your number? But I had to say the same thing 25 times over.
is that how bad you are?
No. Guess what my line was?
I'm a Emer.
What?
And you had to say that
That's
25
it.
times. What?
Not 25 times. No. That's a slight exaggeration, but most of the other people had to, because mine was one word. Like, I couldn't fuck it up, but I did. But so much text. I love seeing the behind the camera and behind the scenes. But my back was broke carrying that bump.
I'm sure it was.
I couldn't wait to get it off me.
But sure, I suppose when you were pregnant with Dana, you hadn't had your spinal injury?
No.
No, and was it heavy, like?
It was heavy and uncomfortable.
Aye.
And I found myself standing like a proper pregnant woman.
Yeah.
And sitting with my legs crossed and stuff.
Oh my God.
So the boobs, they put the boobs in, and I thought...
Take them home with you?
I thought, can I take these out? Would they notice if they went missing or anything?
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good thing, because I am thinking about getting my boobs done. Remember I was saying?
I didn't know if you were serious.
I know, that's what I mean. I've kind of been on and off for years. Kind of like my
bigger,
nose.
smaller, different shape.
There's no possible
What are you
way.
laughing at, Julie?
I mean, Julie's seen me in
She's
the
on
net.
Julie.
Julie!
Julie, would you like to, what are you laughing at?
Just because you have a big set of wabs on you?
What are you laughing at, Julie?
Nothing.
What?
Me saying you going smaller?
Maybe.
You couldn't possibly go smaller.
The bee going in through your back?
I have the upper body of a 12-year-old boy.
That's true.
So it would be bigger.
Bigger. I didn't know if you were getting something, innovative done. Different shapes, different directions.
3. 1, 2, 3. triple daddy. You never
Like
know
in the year
these days.
3000. Triple breasted women swim around town, totally naked.
What is that? The kid with 3 boobs? Was that out of Futurama? Remember that?
Yeah, it was something like that. So you want to get a boob increase?
Augmentation.
Oh, augmentation.
Yeah.
Get them larger. How big are we talking?
Well, I am currently minus A.
Yes.
And I'm not joking when I say that.
Are you serious? That's a
I'm,
size?
I'm not even an A.
Minus A?
I'm not an A.
Oh my God.
Like when I wear an A cup, there's space in there for snacks.
That is
and my
crazy.
phone and all.
And
So-
me?
And your hands.
Hi guys.
I've been,
Minus A.
but I've been like that my whole life, and it's not until now that it's really affected my confidence.
But I was going to say, do you care about that? Is that a negative? Is that a positive? I don't know if we have people watching who... Do we have people with massive boobs, people with tiny boobs? How do you feel about your boobs?
Yes, tell us, because one of my staff
It does.
has
Does it really impact
huge-
your feelings about yourself?
She has huge boobs, and she's like, they're heavy and I hit them and they hang and whatever. And I'm like, well, I don't want that, but I don't want, like, this is me now with a padded bra.
Yes, which
And
is
I'm
unbelievable.
so small. Look at that.
And actually, you're just wearing... The bra is it's probably just sitting there.
It's just, there's no point
You
of the
can put it
bra.
anywhere in your body.
There's no point.
Yeah.
And one boob is bigger than the other. And when I say the one that's small, it's flat. It's flat under me. So I have been on and off like my nose for years. But now I'm so serious that I'm actually in contact with a company and had to send them nudes. Send them nudes.
Of your chest?
And then, so I assumed in my mind that it was a female. And then they rung me, it was a man. Not that he would be getting turned on or anything. That's probably all. So what stage of transition are you at? I didn't realise how flat I was until I took the photos, and I was like, Jesus.
That is mad.
But they did say, they showed me photos of other girls who had the same size of, I wouldn't even say boobs, the same as me, chest area, and they look great. But
Really?
I don't want to go.
We should probably have a look, Julie, just to see from a
mine?
medical point of view. Oh, yours at the examples you were saying.
Oh right, I could
Just
show
to-
you. They're great
just to
jobs.
check it out.
Great jobs. So I'm
Just a
very,
quality control.
I'm very into the just natural. Like not, I would probably go for a B, small C,
Yeah.
because
well,
I am.
Well, the thing is, do you know what I would genuinely wonder? Say if somebody's really flat, and maybe people who are watching who've had a boob job can educate us on
Yeah.
this. If you're really flat, surely you only have a certain amount of skin.
Yeah.
So when they obviously do the cuts to put the implants in, how would your skin stretch? Do you know what I mean?
So
Because they'd obviously have to stretch the skin and stitch it. So how logistically does that work?
So the reading and the researching that I've been doing, a lot of people were saying after for a week or two they would get real burning, and it's probably the skin stretching.
Yeah.
So the skin would be...
Well, I guess your skin stretches when you put weight on.
Elasticity and all that. Obviously there is skin there, like there is something there. So mine would be going under the muscle. So it would look more, not that there's much muscle, more natural as well.
It's and like under your pecs?
Under my pecs. Right. And then I was worried, obviously, because of my pectus excavatum surgery, remember, my chest bone. But they were like, no, we can do that. And I didn't want, sometimes girls like a gap between, the ribs. Some girls like the real fake stuck on look. Whereas I just don't think that I would suit that. I just want mine's more, just a bit bigger, but not too big as well. Because I do like wearing all my small baby age 2 clothes, t-shirts and stuff, and I wouldn't be able to do that then if I had big.
So do you think you might go for it?
Once I get something in my head. So in Turkey, which I'm about, so it's either Turkey or London. Or the place that I got my nose done. Now the prices go up and up and up. So Turkey was 3,000.
Jeez, that's cheap.
And that was 5 nights stay in a 5-star hotel as well.
Is the surgery free?
I don't know what they must.
Oh my god!
See,
I'm only afraid. Like maybe this is total stereotyping, but I'm just afraid because I've read a few stories about people who've maybe had tummy tucks in Turkey and died.
Aye, but if you think of how many people, if you think of how many people that are actually going for the surgery, as opposed to the many that are dying.
So three grand Turkey. I know, but Jesus, there's still those odds.
But there's always a risk of dying. I had to sign a thing, get my nose done here. You might die, okay?
Well, that's true. You could die anything with that. So 3 grand Turkey.
3 grand Turkey, and then London was just under 5,000.
That's really cheap.
But you have to pay your own accommodation.
Yeah, that's cheap.
That's not bad. And then I think the place where I got my nose done is 8,000, and I need to get that clarified. So it's a good jump, isn't it? But I love the fact that I got my nose done here because there was no language barrier. If anything was going wrong, I was down the road. I could go home straight away
and having a big surgery.
And then I'm thinking, imagine trying to pull all your stuff through the airport. I struggle with that anyway. Imagine me with my new daddies. I'd be like, come through. Can I get extra seats?
No, that would be difficult. You would need somebody with you.
Oh, aye. So that price includes bringing someone,
Wait,
do you want to come?
To Turkey?
Istanbul. Do you want to go?
Well, actually,
that would be good for the Patreon.
God, do you know what? Actually, you should totally go with Turkey. I would like to go.
Would you come?
Of course I would.
Would you have 5 days free, or you don't even have 5 minutes free?
If it's in advance, yeah. Do it in the summer when I'm not as busy.
Oh, it's all about you. What about me? I'm the one getting the dits done.
But I'm going to have to nurse you. Oh, my medical degree coming handy.
You'd need a massage.
I'm like, just a wee bit swollen.
The surgeon told me when you were sleeping that I had to.
Oh my god, that'd be so good. Can we go somewhere with a pool? I'm a wild water baby.
Aye, you can do that while I lie and recuperate.
Julie, do you want to come?
I mean, I'm going to have to cover the...
Emer's going to have to...
She's going to have to film it.
That would be so much crack,
Guys, are we going to Turkey?
We are going to Turkey.
What can I get?
I think we're going to Turkey.
Julie, what could you get done? Do you know what? It's that cheap. If you can get anything done.
Julie, what do you want done?
If you could get any cosmetics procedure done, Julie, what would you choose?
I haven't ever really looked into it, to be honest.
Oh, Julie.
Maybe a wee lift.
Where?
Of everything.
Where? Like a mummy makeover thing?
No, just maybe a wee
boob.
She's
gesturing their boobs.
Yeah.
Wee boob lift.
Well, I think a boob lift is around the same price as
the post-children sag is sagging.
See, I don't
have
any
look
boobs
to
to
see
sag.
What they have. We're all gonna need
anything that you can think.
I'm quite happy with my appearance.
That's a good place to be.
Not in a I think I'm gorgeous way. Clearly I don't think that, but I just think, of all my limbs, I have my teeth, I have everything. I'm not very high maintenance. I just think, well, I'm quite blessed as I am.
You are.
You know?
You're so lucky. You've got perfect facial features.
Thank you.
Whereas my nose ruined.
Do you know what people always say to me? You have a lovely face. I'm like,
What about
my body? What about the other 90% of me? You have a lovely face. I suppose it could. I mean, I suppose it'd take a wee bit of lipo. You know, I would really like to go with my butchness. I would really like to be big and strong, like a bit of muscle.
Well, you have to change something.
No, I know, but if they could do that surgically. No, yes. I am pretty strong, very stocky.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hidden under quite a significant layer of fat.
Right.
So if I had to, it would do that. But even then, I'm not fussed. Do you know what I mean?
Where would you get the lipo? Like what part of the body?
I don't know. Maybe my tummy to reveal my six pack.
Reveal.
But,
The grand reveal.
The grand reveal. She was like, but no, I'd be happy enough. I'd need to look and see if there was anything niche. I know my family would probably say they'd take the hand out of me having really fine hair, so they'd probably say I'd need a hair transplant. But
I would never, ever say that you would need a hair transplant.
Really?
Never. I think you've great. It's fine, but you've still got
call me
great hair.
Baldy.
I can't believe Baldy.
Yeah, I have really fine, baby-like hair. It's so fine.
I know you do,
and
but
soft.
I would never ever say that
Look,
you were lacking
really,
any hair.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. I can't think of what else. But do you know what? I'm happy enough. I'll just go for a wee. I'll go to the pool. Julie gets an uplift. You get your boobs done.
Something for the Patreon.
Yeah.
What can I get for the Patreon? Well, I don't know. Let's see what all surgeries are available.
Yeah. And then Julie, you get the boob lift.
See, I'm the same as Emer. I don't think I care enough to.
What do you mean? I'm like Emer, I don't care enough. Jeez, I do care.
These are making me feel very vain as well. I'm
No,
like,
I
Jesus.
just mean I've never thought about it enough. If anything, I've always, like, for me, the biggest thing has always been weight. But then I've heard of people, like, I have friends who've gone over and had, like, a gastric sleeve put in, and I didn't know about all, like, I've never researched it to know, like, until they had it, the whole, like, how much it changes your life after. So, like, it's not just like, oh, you go and get this done. It's like, no, there's actual limitations on what you can eat or drink for the rest of your life. And to me, that's just not worth it.
No,
I would never get something like that.
No.
Plastic surgeries cover a wide range from cosmetic enhancements like breast augmentation, liposuction, facelifts, rhinoplasty. Jeez, you've had all that.
No,
tummy
excuse
tucks,
me, not all of that. One thing.
reconstructive eyelid surgery. You've had that too.
Oh Jesus, so I have actually.
Brow lifts, ear pinning, cheek or chin implants, and fat transfer. I wouldn't want any of those. Face and neck, ear reshaping.
That's what I was going to say.
Like,
they do
for
no,
me.
No. I was going to say there's literally
My ears
surgeries
aren't
for
perfect, but I'm
everything.
happy enough with them.
I seen a girl.
Male breast reduction.
It doesn't matter then.
Scar revision. Well, I am quite heavily scarred. Well, actually, I have a scar at the very top of my back, a very, very bad scar. Last year I had a skin cancer scare.
What?
Yeah, and I had to...
Hold on a minute. Another week, another health element.
That I've never talked about. But I have a
Tell
really
us
I have a
about
really
that.
ugly scar. Look, have you not seen my scar there? I suppose I have that many.
No, move your hand, it's covered.
I suppose I have that many scars that you maybe wouldn't notice that one. You see that?
I'm going to have to stand up.
Alright, come on.
Come on. Oh wow, I've never noticed that.
Really bad scar at the
Did you
top
have
of
to?
the back.
Did you have to get something removed?
And it left a horrendous scar. So if I had to do anything, I'd get that scar removed.
Let's go back. Let's pause the Istanbul story a minute. What happened? Are you able to talk about it?
Oh yeah. So I had like a little. I kept waking up with blood on my pillow. I was like, what the hell? But I get nosebleeds, so I thought it was from that. But then one day I was at my house and my cousin was living with me at the time, and she's a nurse. She was like, "You're bleeding at the top of your back." I was like, "What?" And then she kind of looked at it, and it was kind of like, like some kind of weird skin lesion, moly type thing.
Was it brown like a mole, or was it like a skin colour?
No, it was brown and red. It was really
Wow.
weird, but obviously I've never seen it because the sun. But it always would have been itchy. So then I went to this. She was like, "You need to go get that seen too," and obviously she's a nurse, so I freaked out a wee bit. And then I went to a dermatology clinic, and they were like, "Yeah, it's a bit suspicious looking. So we might be thinking it's melanoma. Whatever, we need to." So then I had to go, and I had to get it cut out. Left me with this very big scar, and waiting to hear back.
Biopsy. biopsy?
Oh my
How long
God.
did it take for them to get back?
About 6 weeks.
Oh my God, that's so long.
I know. It was only last year. And I was so anxious.
I never knew that about you.
Yeah, I was so anxious. And they said I was ringing up, is it back yet? And one of the times I called up, they said they've had to send it for extra testing. And I thought, oh my God, I'm dying. And I thought the irony, because both my brothers have had a sunbed before, and I was like, if you go on the sunbeds, it's 100% increased risk of skin cancer, because it's so dangerous.
Yeah.
And one of my best friends has cancer and stuff like that, so I think I'm quite high alert for cancer. And I was really, really freaking out, and then they finally rang me and says, no, it's fine.
Oh, Emer,
and I thought,
Christ
oh
almighty.
my God. And actually, it was March. It was March there, because I was doing a gig in New York.
Right.
I had to come home from New York. I got off the flight in Dublin, 6 o'clock in the morning. I had to drive to Belfast, get this done. My mum had to come up and look after me. And I had loads of stitches and stuff. It was really bad.
'Cause that's big.
It is big, and it's really bad looking. It was very deep. My mum had to come up, and that afternoon I had to go and host a gig in the City Hall in Belfast.
Oh my God.
And dying with the pain. So now it's fine, but yes, if I had to do something, I'd maybe get rid of that scar, because
I wonder how they would do it. Would they shave it? Like shave it down with a cheese grater or something?
I don't know, because I'm very scarred on my chest and stuff, as you two know. You see me getting changed, but that scar bothers me a lot more, because I find it's a very ugly scar. You know, it's a very clumsy kind of ugly scar.
Because it's so thick. Your
It's
other
really,
scars are
it's really
lined,
thick.
But
Yeah,
that's that guy.
it's really thick. So I'd get rid of that.
Right.
Shave that off for me in Turkey.
Shave that off.
Yeah.
Augmentation for me, and then probably something else while I'm out there.
I should have kept mine to give to you. Do you know? Because
You got your...
yeah, I've not said that in the podcast. I've never said this publicly, but I was like a J, A B C D
J
E F
cup?
G H I J K. Yeah, it was like a J cup.
I think you might have got some of mine.
I think I did. See, when I would have, see if I was sitting here, right? You're talking about a lift, Julie. When I was sitting here, they would have been sitting here.
No.
I swear to God, I've showed you pictures before.
I know, but
They
I
would have
just
been
can't
sitting
imagine.
on here, which obviously was really awful for me as someone masculine who, you know. So if I had had little tiny ones like you, I would have been fine. They were literally sitting here. I'd be like, they were huge. Yeah, so I went and got rid of them.
Bra, were they like up here?
So I would have had to, like when I used to play football, I'd have to wear like 3 sports bras, wrap them up. Yeah, they were horrendous. They were so painful all the time, and they were so heavy, and they were more heavy on the top. They weren't like even. Where I went to the surgeon, he was like, "Oh, you have deformed breasts." I was like, "Thank you," and but they were so heavy on top that all of my skin here was constantly ripped with the weight of them.
Jesus. Emer.
So I was always on antibiotics. I was always at the doctor. I was always getting skin infections. It was horrendous. Underneath. And because then I just had so many infections, I would have them on top. I would have cysts. I have photos of literally just underneath big holes that had got infected, and then the flesh just kept kind of going away. It was awful. I got them whipped off. Best thing I've ever done in my life.
Because
hated them.
You hated them, either.
Yeah. Now, from a medical point of view, they were terrible because it caused me so many skin issues. But also from like a gender point of view, I never wanted boobs anyway. And it was so funny because then whenever I got rid of them,
where did you put them?
I just put them in the bin.
Probably over to Istanbul.
They're probably away to Turkey to fill up yours. They were huge, like, and I was thinking, like, at the time I was like, it's a sin because there's loads of women who want extra, or trans women who need them. Could they not cut them off people like me and give it to them? Do you know what I mean?
Putting them on the bin, such a
Yeah,
waste.
and I never really talk about it because then people are like, some people are really judgmental, and I'm like, well, I couldn't have kept them because of the pain and the size, but also, even if they were only a B and I didn't want them, it's up to me.
It's
like,
up to
I
you,
get
the
rid of
one that
them.
has to wear them.
Absolutely. But they definitely, as somebody butch, they definitely caused me a lot of distress. Like,
Yes.
just whenever I would look in the mirror, like I like my body. Do you know? As I say, I'm happy with myself. And I like everywhere else, but I always felt like that wasn't me. So now when I look in the mirror, I just feel totally like myself. And it was funny because I have two brothers, and one of them's straight and a big straight guy and blah blah blah. And I remember we were on holidays, and I wasn't wearing a top on the holiday because I'd had surgery, and we had the same chest now. I didn't have boobs, and he said like, it's just so weird now to think of you with boobs. Like, it just wasn't right. Like, this is right. And like, that's my straight brother who's not, you know, probably not thinking about the intricacies of gender and sexuality and you know, having a part of your body that you don't want, blah blah. He was just like, it just wasn't right.
It wasn't. I couldn't picture you boobs, and when you showed me the photo, I was like, that is not you.
It's so.
That's not you.
So when I look back at me with boobs, I can't say that. I honestly thought of it as, for me, it was like a birth defect. That's how I felt, which, you know, maybe isn't a very PC thing to say, but that's how I felt as soon as I was 13 or whatever, and they came in, you know.
They came in.
They came in. Oh, it was the worst. I hated it. And now so many people, when they notice, because if I wear t-shirts now, obviously, like, I'm totally flat. People say to me now, like, oh, I would love to get a boob job, or I would love to get a reduction, or I would really love to not have them. And I'm like, it's up. That's your choice. It's up to you. Get it done. Mine was a lot more expensive than you've been quoted, though.
I don't know what's involved with taking them off. Is there more work? Is it more? I'm not sure.
I wouldn't.
Did you go to Turkey?
No, I did not.
That's probably why then.
Well, I went to London, but I had to have it done twice.
Right.
So the first time
because
it was that big, they do it in stages. So
scaffolding up for each one.
So the first time I got it done, they did it. But did I tell you before about when I went under the anaesthetic and they had to wake me up? They had to take me out of surgery early because I stopped breathing. Did I not talk about that on the podcast?
During your breast
So
surgery?
my first surgery,
right? Okay.
I went and they did it, but they put me under the anaesthetic. I didn't know I'd sleep apnea at the time. They didn't know I stopped breathing, but so they had to wake me up early, so they didn't get to take as much away as they were meant to.
Okay.
So then I still had a decent bit.
Right.
So then and that was 10 grand. So then 2 years later.
Oh my God.
I know. 2 years later, I had to go back. So it was just May there actually. I had the entire surgery again, and they just took everything away.
But did you have to pay?
I had to pay another 10 grand.
Emer, no way.
So 20. I think it was 25 total.
That's how big
and
your
staying
boobs were,
in London.
10 grand a boob.
25 grand a boob. Yep. I think taking
25 grand a boob?
Total.
Oh,
that's what I paid total for it.
Oh my God.
But I do, which is a lot of money, but like that's how strongly I felt.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But and it's quite a significant recovery because they were so big. Like I've been cut from here right round, like you've seen, right round my back. My scarring is huge. But to me, I'd take that scarring over any day, over big boobs.
Yeah.
Even over medium boobs for me, it just wouldn't have been right.
There's absolutely no way.
And it's funny because people then are like, oh, well, are you transgender? Are you this? Are you that? Like, people don't understand that there's a massive history of butch lesbians just identifying as masculine and therefore not wanting boobs because it's such a feminine thing. So there's loads of lesbians that I know who have had surgery to have no boobs. So
well, it's kind of like if you flip it the other way, you know, you're saying it caused you some distress and your confidence, and so in my case it's the same. So
yeah, it's exactly the same thing.
Except for in reverse.
It's exactly the same.
But no one would ever say to me, "Oh, why would you do that?"
Well, people talk about like gender affirming care. Like, oh, if you have boobs and you get them off, like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that to your body. But it's actually for someone to feel comfortable in their gender. Like I'm a girl who just didn't want boobs, but like yours is gender affirming. You wanted to feel confident as a woman. And feel yours is gender affirming.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? So people don't get that. I also think people have far too many opinions on what other people do with their, like, if you're not hurting anybody, and if you're not doing something where you're clearly mentally unwell, like I'm just like, people should just do whatever they're happy with. Because if you want something done, it's clearly a confidence issue. Do you know what I mean?
My daddy was so annoyed at me when I got my nose done. And I mean so annoyed. He's so angry, so there's no way I can tell him about my boobs.
Well, I do remember my mum, I think, was upset for me, and I was like, Mum, this is just me. Do you know, this is how I'm happy. And she was like, well, could you not just keep a wee bit? And I was like, why would it matter to you?
Yes, why would she?
And then my mum's great, and we're very close, not there. maybe it was fear. Maybe she was worried what people would say. Maybe was she afraid that meant that I was transgender? Maybe was she afraid of? Do you know what I mean? And my mum is not homophobic, is not transphobic or anything like that. But parents are obviously worried about how the world will perceive their children.
Yeah.
But whenever she said, "Would you just leave a wee bit?" and I was like, "Mum, why? It's weird that you as an adult, that only matters for the person and the person that they're with that's going to see them naked."
True.
Do you know, there's no impact on any. I couldn't imagine having an opinion on someone else's body, because I just think whatever makes them happy, and it's either just up to you, or if you have a partner, obviously there's an impact on them, what they're attracted to and stuff like that. But if they're not attracted to you how you're meant to be, then they're not the right person for you. Do you know?
Julie, what about you? What cup size are you?
Can I guess is a skill I have?
Yeah.
Are you a 36E?
No.
Are you a 38?
No.
Are you a...
It's not sounding like a skill here, but
it's a guessing game now. You're going.
Are you bigger than that?
no.
Oh, are you a double D?
No.
Jesus, what are you? You're not a C.
I'm between a C and a D.
Oh, you need to get measured.
I can't get a C then.
That's not... No, you're there's no way in hell.
They look bigger than a C, Julie.
They're not a C.
They're probably more a D. I've gotten measured a few times, and they're like, they're just weird.
Is one
they
bigger
can never
than the
tell
other?
me. Yeah.
Everybody has one bigger than the other.
One's always pouring out, but probably a D.
One's what?
One's always pouring out.
Pouring out of what?
My bra.
Oh, pouring out. I was like, pouring out what? A glass of juice? What do you mean?
Milk.
Guess Ryan's thirsty. There's no way, Julie. I would bet my house on you're not a C.
Okay. Let's say D.
I'll measure them.
Let's say D.
Okay, I would guess if you were properly measured,
we'll do that for the
Patreon.
Patreon.
Can we all go get our books?
You would be a 40 double D.
40?
Or a 38E.
No.
Yes.
I've had them measured. I'm not that I'm not that big.
What is the 38, 36, 40? What is that?
It's
your back
it's your
width.
back size, yeah.
Do you know I'm a 38? My width.
But that's what I mean. Like it's people think, oh, if it's 38 or whatever, oh, that's huge. It's not. It's purely just width mixed with the boob size.
I'm a 38 width, which is
yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. So why are you offended if I'm saying 40 and she's the size of a 5-year-old?
Like I'm a 38A.
Because mine's always gone up as I've gotten bigger.
But that's not. It's about your like structure as well. Like it's not just. Do you know what I mean? If you're a taller woman, broader shoulders, you'll have a broader back. It's not really always weight related.
Yeah, fair.
So I think there's I think people squeeze themselves into 36 and 38s because they think they can't be any bigger, but they're actually probably way bigger and they'll be more comfortable.
Aye.
Do you know?
There's no reason for me to wear a bra, just to give I just do it to give the silhouette.
I can't believe we're going to Turkey. Do you know what I would love people to let us know in the comments? Have you had any cosmetic surgery? This is a non-judgmental space.
No. Tell us everything. Don't leave anything out.
Have you had the surgeries Jenna wants to have? Have you had the surgery I've had? I would actually like if there were other butch lesbians on here who's had the same as me, because you don't want to tell people because people are so judgmental. But you know what? Who cares? I'm 34 now. I don't give a shit.
Exactly. Look at her. She's amazing.
I know.
If anybody has went to Istanbul in particular,
I can't believe we're going to
for
Turkey.
breast
I'm so excited.
augmentation, let me know. Thoughts.
Do they have to take your nip knobs off?
No.
Because took mine off, put them on a bowl, and then put them back on.
I'm going to vomit.
Because if you're so big.
This is given Ed Gein vibes.
That was the name of my surgeon, Mr. Gein. So if you're having like a total reduction, a flat reduction, if you're having top surgery, so they come off if they're massive, because like the tube, the milk tube attaching from here all the way to here, you don't need that. There's nowhere for it to go.
Size of your milk tube.
I know. So I remember he was measuring from here to whatever, and he was like, okay, so from here to the nipple should be 10 centimetres, and he measured mine, it was like 30. And he was like, yes, the milk duct will not fit back. I was like, throw it in the bin.
You don't need it.
So yeah, they take your nips out, and then you have to have nipple grafts. So it's like a skin graft. They go back on, and then some people's it doesn't accept it, and they die.
They die?
Yeah.
And the people die or the nipples die?
The nipples,
oh, right.
and then they have no nipples. And some people who have the surgery I had choose to have no nipples so that they'll have an easier recovery.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as I know, no mine's, because I'm not having an uplift or anything, it's just waging things up in there.
So you'll just have a wee T, probably, a wee cutting and a wee cutting in.
Not even. I would just have 2 scars under here. So really quick recovery.
That seems a lot less complicated than mine, to be fair. That's probably why it's cheaper. I had 4 drains.
No, I'll not have any drains.
Because they reconstructed my chest around my pecs.
That's what it is then.
Yeah.
That's why it costs that much.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone has had that or is thinking about having that surgery.
And do you know what's very interesting?
Yes.
I won't have to have mammograms and stuff because I'll not have no risk of breast cancer.
But
no breast tissue.
At all?
Because you're going to say about men getting... Yeah, because they have a bit of breast tissue.
Right, okay.
So if you get all your breast tissue removed...
You have removed that risk of cancer then?
Yeah.
Which is one of your biggest fears?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So which also makes sense in your head of getting rid of them?
Absolutely. I thought, why have that risk for something I don't even want? Now, I'm not playing out people, obviously, who have it and stuff, and I've friends with breast cancer and all. It's devastating, and then getting reconstructions or choosing not to do that, that's awful and it's very sad. But for me, it was a risk that is unnecessary because I don't want them in the first place. So...
Fair.
Why have it? Oh my God, I cannot believe we're going to Turkey.
Aye.
When are we going to go? We're going this summer. Oh, Jenna, get your boobs done so we can go to Turkey.
I wanted to go in February, but that's too close for you.
That's fair. No, I'm on tour. I can't go in February. She has kids.
So do I.
You only have one.
The reason why I was thinking January. That's alright. I only have one. Just leave him. Or that specific dip is because he's away for a week with his dad, and I was thinking I could go get them done and the 5 days and then be home, and he would never suspect a thing, and then just see these huge knockers walking around the house and be like, Mommy, what is that?
What's happening? I really think we should go.
It's
if you're going to get it done anyway.
Definitely something that I'm...
And if you're allowed to bring
doing.
Somebody, 2 people, well, you need to bring me and then I need to bring a carer, so Julie can be my carer.
Julie?
That'll be good. She's texting. She's on looking for surgical procedures. She's on booking a boob measurement.
I'm looking at flights to Turkey.
That'll be class. I've never been to Turkey.
Have you not?
No, never.
Turkey is lovely. I've been there a few times. Haven't been in
I'd be a wee bit afraid.
Why? Oh.
Is it not homophobic?
Do you know what? It is very homophobic. And
I'm always terrified to go anywhere that I'd get hate crime because I look gay. Do you know? So I do be afraid.
Not sure. Like I haven't experienced it obviously, but I have been hounded because of my blonde hair and like green eyes.
Oh, I'd be hounded.
Aye.
The men would be
hanging
all over me.
They'd be crawling. You'd be stoned in the streets.
Look at that wee fella. I know. Happy days. I mean, what a lovely place.
I love it here.
Right.
My parents were offered 2 camels for us in Turkey.
What?
My parents were raffled.
Raffled?
Raffled. They were offered 2 camels for us. We trade. They were like,
and did they take them?
You have beautiful daughters.
And was this
Here,
you?
have 2 camels. I was surprised. No, to be fair, I think it was actually my sister. But
is she blonde?
Yeah.
That's weird though because you've very dark hair, and I thought in places like that they like the blondies.
Well, yeah, they do.
They were just taking you along with your sister. They were like, might as well.
Buy one, get one free.
Buy one, get one free.
So what'd your mum and daddy say? Was it any haggling?
They were like, aye, sure. I think they thought they were joking, and then they weren't. But yeah.
I would take a camel.
Camels stink.
Do they smell? One? No, I've never been anywhere that would have camels.
When me and Dana were in Dubai, they were on the beach, and
I'm scared to go to Dubai. In case you get thrown off a building, yeah.
Aye. So I couldn't wait to get on a camel in Dubai. Like that was a bucket list of mine. Mm-hmm. And then they came up and they absolutely stunk, and they were spitting and all. And they were rotten. They had the biggest teeth ever. My son was terrified.
They are scary looking. I cannot believe. Oh my God, Bimbo and Butch on tour.
So Bimbo and Butch in the wild.
Bimbo and Butch in the wild. Bimbo and Butch boob jobs. This is brilliant.
I wonder if when I'm under the anaesthesia, will they let you two in? If I let them.
let me in the vlog.
If I let them, why wouldn't they
probably
let you
be
watch?
Like, they're actually just creating a left breast for Jenna now.
Would you not do that? Would
looking
you come
magnificent? Well, I would, of course.
Even for 5 minutes.
I would.
I would let them record. I'd let you record.
Imagine the content of you on morphine.
Oh my jeez.
We could get some too.
Oh my. I pass
They
around.
give you anything. That's class. Right, we will see you all next week for the next episode of Bimbo and Butch.
Thank you so much for listening. Also, as well, before we go, if you love the podcast, please subscribe on YouTube and everything else. It doesn't mean anything to you, but it means everything to us. And give us a like and a comment and some 5 stars as well. It just allows us to grow and for us to reach more people.
Thank you.
Thank you.